guys, the editor here with this dumbass. The rest of the video is gonna be weird because we lost our other film because our mic was broken. So everybody could blame Angelo.
Thanks.
Okay. Bye. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys, welcome back to another R.E.F podcast here. We're just finished with the FA Cup final, where of course Arsenal won 2-1 against Chelsea. Any doubts? No, not at all.
What?
No doubts. No
That
doubts.
was a huge robbery, guys. They did not deserve. They kind of
very
controversial.
very
Kind of.
Okay.
Kind of.
Emiliano Martinez had a really good game, minus the fact that he ran outside the box.
Should have been sent off. That was.
It was so obvious.
Should have been sent off.
I don't know. I think the ref just.
Other than that, though, Arsenal played a really good game.
Yeah.
2 goals from Aubameyang.
Aubameyang.
Our number 14 scores 2 goals, so we can win our 14th FA Cup. Pretty good.
The second they hit like the 20th minute, the 25th minute mark, they just took off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how Arsenal in the FA Cup this season had really good form. Chelsea, look, they were shocked. At the end of the game and during the game, they were shocked. You can tell
The
that.
players kept getting injured. That's why.
Exactly.
String injury was horrible. I felt that.
Four of them had to get subbed off for injury.
Exactly.
That's not good.
And I think
That's not
2
good.
Arsenal players were on crutches after the game.
Yeah, well, Martinelli and Leno though, but that was from earlier on.
That's
Yeah.
unfortunate.
I just want to speak on the Kovacic foul. That wasn't a foul. The second.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the first one.
That was
That's
I think the
horrible.
other one
Yeah.
was.
The
But
ref was really harsh towards
yeah,
Chelsea.
the referee was very harsh.
Definitely.
Penalty as well shouldn't. I don't think it
The
was.
penalty debatable, but
It's
I
there,
wouldn't
it's
give it
there.
a-
I think it was a foul, like outside the box. I think it should have been. It would have been a foul.
Oh yeah, for the Pedro, yeah. When,
That as well. But
That should
when
have-
Aspilicueta was pulling Aubameyang, I think that
It
was
wasn't
really
as much pulling, it was his holding his back. He saw that he was losing the foot race and he was trying to pull him back without conceding a foul. And you could see once he got to the penalty box, he was like, I gotta pull him back without making a foul. And the ref saw that and he booked it. So it was debatable, and it was debatable whether it was a penalty or a free kick, but I think it was a penalty just because the heavy foul was in the penalty box.
I just think it's quite unfortunate for Chelsea. They
Yeah.
just had no luck.
Yeah.
You know, this game kind of reminds me of Aston Villa.
Oh, that game.
Yeah, that was an interesting game. I know we talked about that last week, but we'll briefly look at some other Premier League games while we're talking here. But mainly, let's hand it over to Angelo, who will talk about our Serie A results.
So Fiorentina won big this weekend. This week, actually, Wednesday. They destroyed Bologna 4-0.
You mean Bologna?
Bologna.
Bologna.
Big shout out to Federico Chiesa. He got his first professional hat trick in the Serie A, so big kudos for him. And yeah, he might be singing Fiorentina next season, hopefully. So that should be good.
I don't know about him staying at Fiorentina. There's a lot of rumors with a lot of players from Fiorentina leaving. Obviously, Chiesa. I think there's also rumors of Frank Ribery retiring. That's
Yeah,
he's
that's
getting
a
up
big
there.
one.
He's getting up there. You also got Castrovilli.
Who's might be leaving, yeah.
Yeah. There's rumors of him leaving to Roma,
Liverpool.
staying in the Serie A, or leaving to go to such a team like Liverpool. Vince, what do you think about that?
What?
Him going to Liverpool.
I don't know who that is. I don't know him.
I think Serie A slowly, like maybe the next 5 years, 5-10 years, Serie A is gonna come up to being like a relevant league again.
Yeah, because Juventus won it for 9 times in
I
a row.
think between
Should have been Atlanta this
Fiorentina,
season.
Inter,
Should have been.
yeah, it's gonna get more interesting as the years go by.
Yeah, I know. But we have to do it, guys. Because
Social distancing, yeah.
you know where we're at.
Yep.
Soccer
Alright.
person, yeah.
So obviously the Champions League is starting in just a few weeks. A lot
Yeah,
of
this
big
Friday.
games, but a lot of games that are like, does anybody really care?
Yes.
There's a lot of games
Man
that's like,
City
It's gonna get very interesting.
yeah. It could be, you could see some upsets. You could see some upsets.
Real Madrid, baby, let's go!
Yeah.
Honestly,
We're gonna make
honestly,
that-
I wouldn't be surprised if Madrid won again because a lot of these teams that are coming in aren't really used to it. Obviously, you got Barcelona, who's had a terrible restart. You got teams like Atlanta, who's had a great restart.
Real Madrid arguably had the best
And you got a
restart.
team like PSG against Atlanta. That is a good game. As much of a team like Atlanta to PSG seems like it's really one-sided, it really isn't. Because PSG
They don't have Mbappe.
Exactly. Then I got
He's
Mbappe.
injured.
He's injured, but it's still.
That was a horrible injury, though.
Yeah,
You can't lie. That hurt just like a lot.
I felt that. I've had some pretty bad ankle injuries, or just flare-ups if you could.
No, it just.
It hurts.
Yeah, straight
it's
red
really
too.
bad.
Man, you got. I think that was the captain too. It was their captain.
I think it was
He
the
got
captain,
sent off.
yeah.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
it's unfortunate. I
Yes,
think. Especially to come back.
Fortunately for Arsenal, our captain, he stayed on the field and scored 2 goals.
Dude, that scores the first one. It's okay.
Should we tell them about the betting you made about this game?
Yes, so
Oh, no.
Chelsea Arsenal was a big game for me because if Chelsea won, then I had to buy a Chelsea jersey. I did not want to do that, but if Arsenal won, good old Chelsea Tommy Abraham, biggest fan, had to buy an Arsenal jersey. You know who's putting on the back of that one? Yeah, Emric Aubameyang.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
I still can't believe Arsenal. Though.
Like and subscribe if you remember that.
That's true. That's true.
So back to the Champions League.
Yeah, we'll go back to the Champions League.
I think.
Shall we take a look at some of the groups?
Yeah.
Some of the games.
I know Real Madrid and Man City. That's going to be an interesting one because one, no fans. Real Madrid drive off their fan base.
Yeah.
And Real Madrid are also down what? 2-1, 3-1.
2-1, 2-1, I think. 2-1, 3-1, I think.
So
Yeah.
I think
let's
it's- I
just
think
we'll
it's
go
pretty-
through quick on
And
all
Ramos is suspended, I think. He got a red card. Like,
Oh,
remember that
yeah,
Jesus?
yeah.
Undeserved red card too. Another
Oh, I
undeserved
forgot
red
about
card.
that.
So games in the quarterfinals
I
right
think
now.
they were
We got
appealed that.
Atalanta
They appealed that?
PSG.
And they did it.
Oh no, we still actually have games in the round of 16.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Chelsea
Real
and
Madrid still has to play. It's
We have
Atalanta second
Juventus
Good
leg.
job,
against Leon,
Leon.
second leg. City Real Madrid, second leg. Bayern Chelsea, second leg, and Barca Napoli. A lot of those games are really good. Like City Real Madrid, obviously.
That's going to be, I think, Bayern Chelsea.
We got
Waking up
Bayern
Saturday.
Chelsea again.
Chelsea's
and
gonna-
Barcelona
Chelsea's
and
gonna-
Napoli. That first leg is really, really interesting. But
Yeah.
quarterfinals wise, we already know what that's going to be. It's going to be Atalanta PSG, Red Bull Leipzig, and Atletico Madrid. And then it's either Napoli and Barcelona, with to be determined, and then Real Madrid and Manchester City, like also to be determined. So that's our groups, and let's take a look. So Juventus Leon, I'm going to try to find out what the first place score was.
I think Leon won that.
Yeah, I think it was Leon.
won.
I think if we go back to the Real Madrid and City game, I think that one's going to be really close.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's probably going to go to
They're
extra
two
time.
heavyweight teams. They're really good.
No, you know what happened?
Real Madrid came
That
back
game was
really
postponed.
strong.
Juventus Leon was postponed.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Real Madrid came back really strong from
Yeah.
COVID. Like they were on top.
So
Best-
I'm pretty
best
sure the
defense.
only game that actually had a first leg in this was
Chelsea
actually
versus
two.
Bayern.
Was Chelsea Bayern and Napoli Barca. Because that was 1-1.
I don't understand why Chelsea and Bayern have to play the second leg. Bayern's automatically going to go through. They have a 3-0 scoreline.
I'm gonna
So
put
that's
Chelsea
like
out of it. I wouldn't put Chelsea out of it.
I mean, you never know.
You never
You
know.
never
but
know,
still.
obviously.
Bayern's extremely strong.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have amazing.
Especially Alfonso
All those
Davies on the
Alfonso
left.
Davies memes after that
Game
game. Every time I was scrolling through
Search
Instagram, every
average.
other post was about Alfonso Davies.
Yeah,
coming back
man,
to
he's on
defense.
fire.
Yeah.
You could just tell who's been taking care of themselves over the break. I know it's been a long time since football has restarted, but it still shows now between fitness levels and just all of that training. So you get to know who really took care of themselves.
Yeah.
Let's also take a moment quick. Nicholas is back after 2 podcasts. He's back.
missing-
Finally. So,
I
back
know
to the
training,
Champions.
you know, which is extremely tough, by the way. Again, if you're not taking care of yourself over that quarantine and over the break, it's really tough coming back. So
Yeah, just like I was saying for Leicester, they were pushing top 4. They were looking for a Champions League spot.
yeah, man.
Then since the restart, they bottled it and came like 6th or 5th.
Well, their first
Manchester
3
United
games for
came back.
Leicester, they actually won those first 2 games, or at least they drew 1. I'm pretty sure they won their first 2 though. And they looked really good coming out of the restart. I was like, they're gonna have the same thing as United. They're both gonna bottle it, but United actually stayed.
United surprisingly kept their form. I was kind of shocked.
Okay,
Fernandes.
back to the Champions League. We gotta go back to the Champions League. You obviously got Barcelona and Napoli. What do we think the scoreline is for the second leg? It's at the
3-0
Camp Nou.
At the Camp Nou,
Yeah.
Yes.
3-1, 3-2 Barcelona.
Now we'll watch Messi walk
Or
off.
2-1.
I'm going to say shocking scoreline.
I said
Napoli
shocking
1-0.
If Napoli
Napoli
I'm
was
gonna
a
say
zero.
it's gonna be another 1-1 draw, and they're gonna go overtime. And I'm gonna say it's gonna be the worst deflected goal ever. and it's gonna be scored by like Manolas or something, and Napoli's gonna go first.
I want
That
Napoli to win.
Manolas this week and Barcelona as a role player.
I think if Napoli were to win, they're gonna score early and they're gonna score
Just
late.
a friend, yeah.
Beginning
It's
to
gonna,
catch Barcelona.
a lot of goals in the Champions League so far is really scrappy and just like overall not great goals. Barcelona's goal against Napoli was terrible. It was
Yeah,
all
this
a
has
terrible
been
play.
Yeah, but Meridian's goal against Barca was
That was
nice.
a nice finish.
That
That
was
was
a
a great
banger,
finish.
for sure, yeah.
Probably up there with one of the best Champions League goals right now
Yeah.
for this season because literally you've seen maybe 3 other goals that are decent, but that goal's probably the best out of it just because of that finish.
I kind of miss Champions League.
So you guys want to talk about transfer talk now? Because there's a lot of big news.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
So,
there is.
first of all, I'm going to talk Arsenal transfer talk.
Ceballos going back.
Ceballos, forget about Ceballos. I don't want Ceballos. He had a good season with us for a loan, but we got a lot of other midfielder options that we're looking to sign. Obviously, Kai Havertz is one, but I'm not sure if he's coming.
No,
He's going to Chelsea.
I think he's going to
It's like-
Chelsea.
it's like,
I'm
you
gonna-
know,
personal
I know I
terms,
talked
yeah.
about it last week, saying that he was going to come to Arsenal, but it gets closer and closer with him going to Chelsea. And he was really heavily rumored in August, and the only reason he turned us down was the obvious. He didn't think we'd get champions.
Yeah, you guys have
Sad.
Europa League.
You guys got
Yeah. Who won a trophy this year, Chelsea?
I did. My team did.
Chelsea's in Champions League.
My team
What
actually
happened with
won
that
4
trophy? What happened with
trophies.
Atletico?
We won 4 trophies actually.
So yeah, so any other news you guys heard about?
Obviously, Thomas Berardi is another player. It's like we're just trying to agree the deal. Like we don't know how much we could pay for him. We threw out 25 million plus a player. They rejected that. Now I think we're gonna probably just offer 40 million plus a player, and I think they might accept that, but they're asking for 50, which is a lot. But for him, I think it's top quality. He's a top quality player, and that's a really good offer. But it's also gonna be really hard to sign something like this. From a big team like Real Madrid, coming down from the Champions League, to the Europa League side.
Yeah, I think it's going to be tough for Arsenal getting players because it's
Another
hard.
player we're linked with, though, is Hussam Aouar. I'd like to see him in an Arsenal kit, just because Lyon didn't even secure Champions League this season. They secured Europa League.
So he's going to leave Europa.
I got some news for Napoli. Victor Osimhen officially signed for 80 million euros. What a big signing for them, definitely. They're going to challenge next season for Serie A.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man, Serie A's coming back in 3 years.
I also got some news for Fiorentina as well. Mario Götze's linked to come to us.
And also rumor of
crazy sign.
Coutinho heading to Arsenal on loan. Again, it's that
Hey,
same
Arsenal fan TV.
I don't think that
I'm surprised.
I don't think I think Coutinho.
Yo, where's the
playing
social
at Liverpool
distancing?
is- No.
Look at these Arsenal fans, bro. So
There is no such thing as
Just push Frankfurt.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Other streets.
Look at this.
Yeah.
No, but as we were saying
Nobody's
though,
even wearing masks.
No, I think it's because they're back to normal in England, unlike here, sadly.
So Nick, what were you saying?
I was saying Coutinho going to Arsenal. I think that'd be interesting because he'd get playing time easily.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure. Especially if you don't sign like Hussam Aouar or Thomas
I kind of agree
Berardi.
though. Coutinho messed up.
Yeah.
He really did.
Again, money.
Again, if he left Liverpool, he should have been ready to be playing a lot and be able to play to the standards.
He left. Well, he was like the center of Liverpool. Like I fell in love with Liverpool around like 2016, 2017 because of Coutinho. I love the way Klopp had his team. I love the way how Coutinho played. He was so amazing. Like he was such a great player to watch.
That's just something Barca does. They see a player, you know.
We were actually talking about this before the podcast.
Barca just takes players and thinks that they're gonna fit everyone. It's not like that.
Yeah.
Between rotation and only having 3 subs, which now it's gonna be changed 5 subs.
Yeah, and for the next season, they made
I
that.
think it's gonna be interesting for them because they got an overload of midfielders.
Yeah.
Obviously, with a team like Barcelona, there's so much top quality talent that can come in and out of the club. For instance, Arthur. Arthur was a really, really young player who had lots of potential.
They were calling him the next Xavi.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He was the
lots
next
of
Xavi,
prospects out
apparently.
there. But now, look what happened. Pjanic, great play. Take nothing away.
Yeah, I
Free
know.
kicks amazing. He can ping a ball in from like 30 yards.
Exactly, right?
So
Arthur
Pjanic has
can't
like
do
2-3
that yet.
years left to
Exactly,
play top
but
level.
again-
I don't think Pjanic is gonna do much with Barca. He's just
Yeah.
gonna be
Here's
like.
what I think's gonna happen. You guys remember Charlie Musambi, who played for Chelsea,
Yeah.
right? He was supposed to be the next really good winger. What happened to him? got loaned
He's
out
out on loan
5 times.
in
by
the
Chelsea.
Netherlands.
5 times. And now he's like, what, 26, 25, something like
He's
that.
young still. He's like 23.
He's still
24,
young.
yeah.
He's still young. But the problem is, he doesn't really have that same potential he had.
Because
when he
he's
played
gotten
for Chelsea.
older, he's still playing abroad from England. It's just not where he wants to be.
Exactly.
If you want him to get up to his full potential, he's got to stay by his home, Chelsea. He's got to stay close to home as well. He needs to get good football. I don't know. I think Chelsea should give him a chance.
Again,
They got nothing to lose.
They got Hudson Odoi now, and now if Charlie Masonby does come back and starts playing for them, well, it's like, does it really mean anything anymore? Because Hudson Odoi should have gone to Bayern when he had the chance to. Agreed?
Allegations.
Exactly. That's what happened.
Allegations. Ruining your career already.
I do want to say one thing before we wrap up the podcast.
We got a podcast.
Whoa, whoa,
No, I just-
whoa. What are you doing
I want to
here?
mention something
Shut up.
about Fiorentina.
What?
The refs in Serie A are horrible.
Alright.
The game last Sunday against Roma versus Fiorentina, the ref was horrible. That was not, the second call was not a penalty. That was not a penalty. That was a stupid foul. Serie A refs are horrible. Please.
Seriously.
And VAR needs to. Can I say something? When I forget who shot. I think Zaniolo shot it. It deflected off of the ref. And usually when it deflects off the ref, it's a drop ball. It's like so, and the ref called it a penalty when
Alright.
Jekyll
We
dived in
have
the
2
box.
Instagram lives going right now. We have Leo and we have Angela's phone, right?
Oh, that's
Do we have any questions coming in on the lives at all? Anything? Alright, if there's anybody in the live, if there's any questions you guys got for us, we'll answer them quickly and then we'll get back to the chance to talk. And then we'll end the podcast.
Back to where we were
There's one
going.
question here. In the Arsenal-Chelsea game, why didn't they call the last 3 fouls?
Because the referee was biased.
The referee was
I got this one, buddy.
Because the ref is getting a medal. Because the ref is getting a medal.
They handed him out of medal.
Yeah, who saw a Batman drop the trophy?
The trophy broke apart. What is the epic?
No, he was grabbing it from under. My son just dropped it. I literally pulled it.
He takes the top up, puts it on his hand. I don't know.
That was funny. That was
So that
funny.
was funny, yeah. I hope they poured their wine or whatever, their drinks in the thing.
Bro, they're probably still on the field.
They're probably still there drinking.
probably still partying. Damien Ceballos straight
But
out the hole.
listen,
Foul
no,
one.
so-
Martinelli probably got injured again.
It's the one trophy they'll get, so just enjoy it.
So Frankie, who do I have to get on the Arsenal kit?
Okay, again, back
I
to
say, I lost with the number.
Nah, you know what I'll do? BC was the man of the match today. I'll get Aubameyang.
The man match.
Okay? Because Aubameyang had a top-notch performance today. So you know what? I'll give the benefit of the doubt to Frankie. I will get the Arsenal kit. I'll put Aubameyang on the
Jacob,
back.
you got any last questions coming in yet? Leo, any more questions?
Yeah, one more question. Who's the next best draft pick for the next transfer? Who's going where?
I think that's a good question. What would be the best transfer that predictions for the
Who's
best
leaving
transfer?
Liverpool? Who's leaving MU? Who's leaving MC? Who's leaving Arsenal? Who's the top
Okay,
picks?
we'll go all the way in the Premier League. We'll say the top 6
start with
teams.
Brentford.
Like, we'll start like Tottenham, City, United,
You said Tottenham was 16, the top 6?
Tottenham finished 6th place though.
Arsenal.
They're not
Tottenham's
finishing
got
sixth.
some more
They didn't
to do.
Alright.
They did not
Forget
finish
about it, forget about
Yeah,
it.
you're
Arsenal, a player that we should sign and a player that should leave. David Luiz out. David Luiz out. I don't want him anymore. I know he signed a new contract, but I want him out. Right?
Yeah, he can't get out.
You can't get up there.
Exactly.
So don't
Yo, give me another one. I don't know.
I'll bring another one. Relax, relax.
Alright, got you. Calm.
Right. I want Shotgun to stop the out. Honestly, all of our center backs need to leave. And if I say a player we should bring in, Scar becomes correct. It's our biggest link, and it's a
He's a
really big
CDM.
player. But still, he can help out that defense. We've seen what Lucas Torreira can do. We've seen what a player like Thomas Parati can do in the defense for Atletico Madrid. In the CDM spot, right? The 2 of them together in the CDM spot, together and on the sides from each other, it's going to be amazing to see the 2 of them link up together and defend together, attack together. It's going to be great to see. A Uruguayan and a Ghanan midfielder, or Ghana midfielder,
Yeah.
a Ghana midfielder together, that's really cool. Alright, What are we doing next? Chelsea?
Liverpool, still Liverpool.
We should have gone by the league standings and how the league ended.
Okay, relax.
Relax, bud. Stop shouting.
Maybe the next podcast or the podcast after that, we will predict our Premier League. I think it's going to be the not next podcast, the following one after that, but maybe not. You know, we know.
Let's go to
Man City signed Nathan Ake for $40 million.
Oh, they actually
that's
confirmed that? They confirmed that?
that's a crazy thing.
Alright, so then there's City's biggest link in. And also Ferran Torres.
Yeah, I got Torres.
That one looks like it could happen.
No, it did happen. They
I
signed
think
both.
Ake's gonna be a flop.
They got money, bro.
Saudi Arabian links, bro.
Saudi Arabian oil money.
I think Ake's gonna be a flop.
I don't think he's gonna play.
Next Van Dyke. Next Van
I
Dyke.
don't think he's gonna play much.
He's not even gonna.
Oh, what's the competition? Otamendi?
Who's the youngest player to start now? As Liverpool, they had some young. Who's the youngest to start now?
For Liverpool, I think the youngest Liverpool player is probably Harvey Elliott. He's like 2 years older than me. Probably like 1 year older than you.
And for Arsenal, their youngest player to start and actually play a lot for them, it's gotta be Martinelli and Eddie Nketiah. They're the same age and they play basically the same amount of games. And the both of them are so good.
You just messed up the best
Both
young
of them are
player.
so good.
Mason Greenwood.
Okay, that's Mason Greenwood's like one of the
Here
best
comes the
youngsters.
Man United Chelsea fan coming into the
Listen, can I go to this quick?
I predictions. Which coach is getting kicked?
Oh.
Eddie Howe is gone from Bournemouth.
He's done.
Eddie Howe is definitely leaving Bournemouth.
I want Jose Mourinho. I want Spurs to say Jose
actually
Mourinho.
seems like he
Yeah.
might leave Leicester too.
I agree with Angel. I want Mourinho to stay at Tottenham.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like Tottenham, the team that he's working with, it's not really like.
I think
No, I want him
that's
gone.
option.
I think if you
Yeah,
give
He
him
needs to sign someone big this summer so they can make Champions League next
I
year.
agree. I think if you give him a couple year, a year and a half, maybe he'll get something.
I agree with Nicholas on
At
that
the
for sure.
same time, he's trying to save his own. He's trying to save his
loss on
own.
him.
He's trying to save his own career.
Mourinho is one of those managers that like
Won the
acts
Champions League
like
with Porto.
Yeah,
Won the
exactly.
Champions League with Porto.
Yeah, exactly.
They celebrates coming like 8th with Tottenham.
I mean, no, he came in a weird situation. He
Yeah.
came in a very
They signed Pochettino for no reason.
They have nothing to lose.
Pochettino, I felt was a great fit for Tottenham. I
Yeah.
felt that he would.
I was shocked when they signed.
He should have came to Barca.
He was linked to, but he
Sure.
turned them down because of Espanyol links. He used to coach Espanyol, and that's like
Yeah.
He coached Coutinho when Coutinho was on Espanyol.
Yeah,
he was linked to go back.
He was on. Inter loaned him out, and then he went to
Yeah.
we bought him for Inter.
He had that nice afro at Inter.
Yeah.
Which coach did the best improvement this year? What do you think?
Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Yeah,
He got his players. He got
What
his
about
players.
Frank Lampard? He had a
Frank
transfer
Lampard
ban.
too. Those two are like you know what? I'll give the benefit of doubt to Arsenal. Arteta did pretty good.
Arteta did do well for the most. Like I didn't want to say it because Ole Gunnar Solskjaer and Frank Lampard, managers like that, did the best. Like they both had different views.
What Ole Gunnar?
Solskjaer, his team was 7th going into the coming out of the virus.
And then big signing Bruno Fernandes came in, got his Champions
Bruno
League.
Fernandes, hold on, let me do this. Give the ball. Bruno Fernandes, Man United fan. Oh my God, touch the ball. Oh my God, we're going insane.
Oh yeah. Manchester United broke a record, most penalties in the Premier League season with 14.
When Bruno Fernandes scores 25 goals and they're all penalties.
And you have the audacity to say live vault.
That's literally what happened to Ramos. Though. All his goals coming from him.
Free kicks too. You see his free
Yeah,
kicks?
I had something against my own. That was straight bomb.
So yeah, how about let's say where we are at today, Frankie?
Today we're at Fact Post again. This place
Again,
is amazing.
Yeah, it's a
so
good place. I
thankful
like
that they're letting us do our podcast in here 2 times in a row.
Which location?
We are in Hicksville.
87 and Broadway.
Yeah,
in Hicksville.
You guys should come if you want any
Come check it out.
We got Rich, come here, man. Rich.
Rich is not available for an ad. We get cool now.
Angelo slowly trying over to
He's
Rich.
doing his Pogba run up
It's the Pugba.
off
What game's
camera.
coming up? What are we watching?
So the main
Champions League
Yeah,
is
Champions League.
gonna be so bomb.
Yeah.
I can't wait for Champions League. I mean, I'm gonna get heartbroken when City kick their asses.
I think Real Madrid are gonna beat City.
I don't know. That's gonna be a rough one. But I don't know. That's gonna be super interesting. That's gonna be interesting. I think.
Obviously,
That Messi movement, is that true?
with Inter Milan,
Yeah.
yes it
Yeah,
was.
that
It actually
was
very
true.
true.
Wow.
His father was spotted in Milan twice in the last 2 to 3 weeks.
No numbers yet?
No numbers yet though, but it is linked. It is a really
That's
high
gonna be
link.
super. I think.
If he ever signs for a Serie A team,
It helped him because he had that growth hormone problem. Like he had like what's that called? Disability basically. And Barca helped him. They funded him. They helped his family, and they just
Jacob, you
gave
have a
him his
question?
career. Gave him his
Jacob, we have a question on the left.
I was gonna say Inter versus Atlanta 2-0.
Really? It's 2-0 Inter versus Atlanta? Who's winning? Inter or Atlanta?
Inter.
Inter, yeah. Look, I'm an Inter fan from the Serie A. Like,
No, I don't think
I'm
they're playing- I
a
think
fan
they're
of
playing
Inter from
Milan.
Serie A.
I think Inter's playing tomorrow. I think Milan is playing Atalanta right now.
Is it Inter Milan or is it AC?
I think it, Frankie, check. I
Okay.
believe it's AC Milan, if I'm not
Hold
mistaken.
on, everybody shut up. Siri, what is the score of the Inter Milan game? Yeah, it is. They are playing right now. They are playing right now. 2-0. Yeah,
I was just sure because I thought Milan was either playing today or
Okay,
tomorrow.
last transfer rumor. I saw this one last week and now this week. Nicolas Tagliafico to Chelsea or Ben Chilwell. What do we think is the better option?
Nicolas
Ben Chilwell or Chilwell?
Good. He's much cheaper. He's a
Tagliafico's
good
cheaper,
crosser
but at
for
the
sure.
same time, Ben Chilwell
Guys,
so
I got
much.
a question. You got a question there. How would you react as coach if you were a Chelsea manager looking at the fouls given by Anthony Taylor?
Going back to my earlier question.
Where does Aubameyang rank as one of the best strikers?
No.
I
He's
think
he's not the best striker in the world nowhere near, but
No,
he's
he's
definitely
one
top
of the
20.
best. You see the
Definitely
numbers
top
he
15.
Maybe top 10.
Maybe top 10, maybe
Yeah,
top
but he's
15.
starting to get up there in age.
Here's what we
so
should
it's
do
starting
real
to
quick before we end
affect
the
him.
podcast. Because we just got that question, everybody will name their top 10 strikers of all time.
of all time.
All time.
Well, we're gonna be here for another 10 minutes.
Wait, what do you mean? Like,
Okay.
We do top 5.
How about let's do
Top five,
the top five together? We put it together.
Alright, we'll do it.
Oh yeah, we'll agree. We'll do our combined top 5 list.
top five players.
Strikers
of the
of
season.
all
Striker.
Like striker or like wingers?
No, like striker, like
You play
striker.
the center of the field.
Yeah, like that one.
Just for this season, right?
This season,
No, all time.
Okay, can I go with number
Actually,
five?
no.
No, this season.
Let's do this season to make it like to narrow down. You know.
Alright,
I'm gonna go with 5. Let me do number 5.
Alright, say your five.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin from Everton.
Hell no.
No.
Hell
Listen to me.
no.
He's been there for. He's
Bro,
young
what are
and
you
he's
smoking
good
over
shit.
there?
Bro,
Good
listen,
one.
bro.
What are you smoking over there? at Barca?
Bro.
Yo, but Calvert-Lewin's been good for
Bro,
Everton.
Calvert-Lewin is Calvert-Lewin.
I don't care what anybody
Alright,
says.
so we
I've
just
got
do
2 strikers. I know.
Alright.
Lewandowski, Benzema.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Lewandowski, hands down.
Lewandowski number 5. We all agree on that?
Number five?
Lewandowski number 3.
No.
Alright, where's
Lewandowski up top. No.
3 and 2.
Number
3
one.
and 2.
Maybe. Alright, then fine. Number 5, can you agree on this? Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang.
Okay.
I'll put Aubameyang 5th.
His
Aubameyang
stats this season have been superb. And his performance against Chelsea, that was good.
Alright, so who's number 4?
number 4.
I'd say Benzema.
Yeah.
Benzema.
I'd put Benzema 3.
Nah, Benzema 4th because he's a little bit more older than.
Yeah, but
No, still up. You guys gotta remember, Hazard's not playing. His
He's
goals
the
have
only
been.
real goal scorer.
He's average goal at a goal and an assist
Exactly.
not almost every game, but like every other game.
Bro, we
which
should
is-
be putting Sergio Ramos here right now.
No, we should.
Sergio Ramos up top.
You'll be taking a dive.
I'd put Benzema up at number 3.
Okay, so then number 4, what should we conclude on number 4?
Sadiku.
Maybe Mbappe.
No.
Mbappe.
Yeah, I mean, Mbappe's the youngest striker out there.
Yeah, he's had a solid
What
season.
about
Also,
Mason
sadly, with
Greenwood?
that big injury, but Greenwood's playing on the right most of the time for United.
What
So it's not
about-
like he's the striker.
Mbappe.
Don't even say Bobby Firmino. He's Bobby Firmino.
Yeah,
Mbappe number 4, can we agree on that?
Yeah,
Mbappe's
Mbappe number 4, Benzema 3.
Mbappe 2.
Number 2, Lewandowski.
Number 2 is Origi.
No, stop you in the
We
read.
gotta figure out 2 contenders.
Rich,
Which
if you'd
one?
like to
Well,
come in quick to the podcast.
Let's spread out a little.
Quick picture.
Alright, we're taking a quick picture.
Great picture.
Alright, Rich,
Come
if you'd
here,
like to
quick.
come in quick.
Sure.
Let's go back there. Good.
Alright guys, so this is the owner of Soccer Post in Hicksville, or the manager. We got Rich.
How's everybody?
Oh, we're good. So Rich,
Disappointed.
we're gonna ask you a couple questions, okay?
Okay.
So, what is it like to be managing a soccer team?
It's great. I mean, I'm a soccer fanatic. I've been playing soccer for decades right now in adult leagues, pickup games, indoor leagues. I'm fortunate enough to be a referee as well for youth soccer and adult soccer out here in the island. Been doing that for probably close to 15 years now. I got to ref kids when they were 4 or 5 years old, and many are off in college now. Actually, quite a few professional players out here in the island as I got to ref in their younger days. Leo Fernandez, Timmy Parker, Tyler Arnone, to name a few, Omir Fernandez. Good friends with a lot of them, and again, saw them mature. Joe Scally is another one who's playing for NYCFC right now. So it was really, really special. Actually, Jack Harrison too. Got to rep Jack Harrison when he played at Manhattan Soccer Club, and now he's off and he's at Leeds United, and they're going to the Premier League.
One of the best leagues in the world, yeah.
So pretty exciting. So again, I got to see a lot of young players. I got a lot of young players here from Auburndale, and it's just a really good feeling being around the soccer community.
Alright, Rich, you're gonna help us out now to pick our top 3 strikers. We've already done the first 2. The first one we chose was Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang as number 5, best striker at the moment.
Okay.
And then number 4 we chose what? Mbappe, right?
Yeah, we chose Mbappe.
Mbappe is number 4. Now for our top 3, we are deciding on whether it should be Benzema.
No.
It's not. This isn't FIFA 20 foot checks.
Like, he had a good season though. He had a good
He
season.
did have a good
Go
season.
ahead, go ahead.
Okay. We're deciding on either Benzema, this one, Lewandowski. You also got players like
Cristiano Ronaldo.
as well. Immobile. We got Immobile.
He's gonna be the golden boot for Serie A this year.
No, he's not going to go for Europe.
He had a
No,
fantastic
Mbappe,
season.
he deserves to be either 2 or 1.
Lewandowski
For sure.
I think Immobile should become 3.
Alright, here's what we're gonna do.
What about Suarez?
Suarez?
Yeah, he had an off-season coming.
Okay.
Coming back from the, you gotta judge these players how they came back from the virus as well,
Yeah.
coming back from quarantine.
What about Martial, honestly?
Martial's been on fire.
Martial and Rashford.
With a hat-trick, too.
I don't think top 3 though.
No, not top. Maybe like
Maybe
top
not
6,
top
top
3 yet.
7.
Even though I'm a United supporter, maybe not top 3 yet.
Yeah.
But Suarez has to be in that conversation.
That's true, yeah.
I think. I mean, he's just a pure striker, nose to the goal,
Exactly.
throws his body,
Always.
does whatever he needs to
There's
do.
other players like that too. We got Cristiano Ronaldo too. He could be up there as well.
Yeah,
Obviously, he's been considered one of the best players. I don't feel he is the best player in the world.
But right now,
I don't think he's the best player in the world or of all time right now.
Why?
Well, not of all time. I mean, he's got to be up in the top 5
Yeah, top 5, yeah.
maybe right now. But he's definitely,
He's really good.
he's very good. I mean, he's reached his peak.
Maybe we put Ronaldo at 3.
Number 4.
Yeah, I think
Oh, that takes
4
it
or
off.
5. I don't
So
know.
then
most
maybe we
money?
drop that Mbappe to 3rd and Mbappe and Ronaldo at 4.
Who made the most money?
I think so.
So let's figure out 2 and 1.
Alright, 2
Lewandowski.
I think Immobile should become 2nd. Or 1.
Whoever,
But Lewandowski though.
Has been doing it
He didn't
forever.
do it.
Lewandowski's solid.
Yeah, Lewandowski though didn't have the most goals in Europe this season, right?
It was
Most goals as a
Immobile.
striker. It was Immobile, which is why I think he should.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
Ciro,
Immobile should be 1st and then Lewandowski 2nd.
Can we agree on that? So we'll see our list again.
Yeah.
5th is Aubameyang. He had a great season with our this season. 4th, we got and we had Ronaldo.
Yeah, Ronaldo.
3rd, we had Mbappe. 2nd, we got Lewandowski. And 1st, we got
Ciro
Ciro
Immobile.
Immobile.
Yeah, and I think honorable mention, Suarez.
Honorable
Okay,
mention.
I
Suarez.
think
We're
he
gonna be
needs to be put up there.
Even Jamie Vardy too could be up there as
Yeah,
well.
he got the golden boot for England.
Benzema's gotta be an honorable.
Honorable mention.
Yeah,
Benzema.
Benzema is
We're gonna say 100 different strikers.
He's
Keep going on.
contributed
to-
Let's go.
Yeah,
I think Martial is like a good 8 or 9.
Yeah.
But he did do good out of the
I mean, Benzema, he stepped it up this year. I mean, he
Especially with Hazard not putting in the work that Real Madrid needed.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be Ronaldo's replacement. Obviously, it
Injuries.
seemed as though Benzema is
Injuries hit him.
Ronaldo's replacement.
yeah, no, Benzema, Ramos and Benzema
Exactly.
Ramos should just be
put the
striking
team
now.
on their shoulders this year or something.
Benzema stepped up when he had to.
Yeah.
Pressure was on and he came up.
And it goes to show, if players take care of their bodies and fit, let's face it, Ramos is not a spring chicken. Benzema's how old? 32, 33?
32, yeah.
32, 33? I mean, a lot of these guys, Ciro's what, 30 years old?
Yeah,
Probably.
yeah.
I mean, so these guys aren't, necessarily the young 24s, 22s
I
like
just thought of
Mbappe.
another one who had a really good season.
Second thing.
Ilicic.
Oh,
For
yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah, from
And
Atalanta.
Atlanta even, like Atlanta had a lot of like
They have 98
underdog
goals.
stories.
They're
Alejandro
unbelievable.
Gomez was another really good player. He wasn't a striker, but he was a cam. He had a really good season.
You know who's also been good that should be into? I know it's Serie
If
A.
he says Federico Chiesa,
No.
I'm walking out.
Gio Simeone. Because listen to me. He should be like a 12th or a 13th at least.
Who's he playing for?
No,
Fiorentina?
Calgary. He's been
Thing is Fiorentina. Come on. Okay. Well, thank you, folks. Enjoy, guys. Keep up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Rich. So I think that's where we're going to wrap up the podcast, everyone. It's been a great podcast here at Soccer Post. Honestly, thank you guys for
One
letting
more
us be here,
question. One more
Rich.
question. Who had the sickest goal this year?
Oh,
Had the best goal this year.
that like Kato against Chelsea.
Arsenal just finished. So who had the sickest goal?
Joseph Ilitic from the halfway line.
Yeah, that was
Trent
really
Alexander-Arnold.
good.
I believe
Halfway?
20. Yeah, from the halfway line.
That
Yeah.
was.
They won like what, 7-1?
They won
something?
7-0.
That's
Single goal. That's single goal.
I
Sickest
couldn't
play.
pick one.
Count.
Couldn't pick one.
Mason Greenwood.
No. Oh my
What about
god.
Kato for Chelsea?
Let me get the versus Chelsea, but still.
That was such a good goal.
It was, but it's not better than a half-field shot from Ilicic.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah, just shot it from the halfway line.
It doesn't get better than a half.
Wasn't there a sizzle kick from like the 20-yard line this year?
No, that was last year. That was
That was
crazy.
No.
That was a player who used to play for Barcelona. Pretty sure.
Alright.
Either way, though, I think it's Ilicic. Ilicic is
Yeah,
half-field.
let's just
Alright.
All
Of
right,
course, I'm a
so,
Liverpool fan. We'll fight with that.
so yeah, I think that's it.
I think that's it for the podcast today, though, guys. Thank you, Chris, for filming all this. Chris, you want to come in real quick and just say hello to the
Yeah,
camera?
come in, bro. Right here. That spot for you, right here. I saved it for you.
Thank you,
Real Madrid.
everybody. So,
Ala Madrid.
now I think we're going to end off the podcast here. It's been a great podcast. We had a really good time talking about all the results and transfer talk.
Still
Just
disappointed.
everything, honestly. And yeah, we'll talk to you guys soon.
So
See you
remember,
guys next week.
stay on your feet and always call for the ref.
Yeah.